Coming up on this week's edition of Wildcat Weekly, the children's play, unified soccer, and a new app. All this and more coming up next. Hi, and welcome to this week's edition of Wildcat Weekly. I'm your host, Eden Kosova. The children's play is just around the corner. Jaslyn checks into this story.
Time had changed them.
The annual children's play has already hit the stage this year. NEQA students will be putting on the production, The Snow Queen.
The play is about Kai and Gerda, who are best friends. And Kai and Gerda live in industrial Denmark, and Kai encounters a problem where he is kind of enticed by the Snow Queen to help her fix her mirror. And so he follows her to the Ice Palace and he fixes the mirror, and he was working on it, and Gerda has to travel through the 4 seasons in order to find Kai and help him.
Not only Wildcats are involved in the play, children are also participating in this event.
So there are sophomores, juniors, and seniors involved in this production. And there are the younger kids from the grade school who do this summer camp over the summer. And we all get together and we learn this dance, and they make these little flower crowns, and they get to be in an entire scene this year, which is actually pretty cool.
This year, the children's play is getting a new level of publicity and critique.
It's kind of exciting. We are inviting adjudicators from the Illinois High School Theater Festival to come and watch our show and do a critical response to it. So they're going to come and they're going to talk to us about what inspired the show, why did we make certain acting and directing and scenic choices.
Come out and watch The Snow Queen in the auditorium tonight at 7 p.m. or tomorrow at 3 p.m. and 7 p.m. To purchase tickets for the children's play, go to www.nvhstheater.com and select the show date and quantity of tickets. You can also reserve and pick your own seats for the show. And for Wildcat Weekly, I'm Jaslyn Nenowa.
It's the 20th year anniversary of our school being open, and there have been some teachers and administrators that have been here since the beginning. Dylan checks into this story.
There are many faculty and staff members that are still here from when NEQA first opened, and the atmosphere has changed over time.
It was very busy. We had to offer all the sports, all the activities. So everybody here in terms of an adult was coaching 1 or 2 sports. We were all sponsoring every activity we possibly could, because I think we wanted to make sure that everybody could do all they wanted to. But you can imagine that we were offering as many things as we do today with an incredibly small group of people. And that applied to students as well. They were doing a ton of things. They were not only captain of the football team, but they were playing on the math team, and they were a senior class rep for the class council.
Even when the years change, the people around you and your surroundings change as well.
I think we're still electric. We're excited about each of the events that we offer, whether it's the athletic events, the music events, homecoming that I think those weeks when we dress up and we do all those fun things, it makes the environment really exciting, a good positive climate to be here. I think the biggest difference then and now is the numbers. Far more students there, that just means far more activities and far more opportunities for our students to be involved in.
People come and go, but memories will always stay with you. They are created from numerous things around you, from going to your first athletic event or going to your first school play. Memories last forever.
We could talk about our 10 state championships with our teams that have happened over the years, but I think what's been most important to me and a highlight for me is being able to see over half of our population being able to be involved in athletics.
Congrats to the teachers that have been here since the beginning. And for Wildcat Weekly, I'm Dylan Yates.
The annual Tom Schlegel 5K run is coming soon. Avery has the details.
The Tom Schlegel 5K is an annual race NEQA holds in honor of a former teacher who passed away 10 years ago.
This race was established in 2006 for a former teacher who passed away from non-Hodgkin's lymphoma.
The whole 3.1 race will be located on NEQA's campus and will be held on October 16th.
Every year we're lucky enough to have a lot of local vendors who will be our sponsors, and so each year is a little bit different on who is our sponsor. This year we have a couple of new sponsors. One is a swimming training center, another one is Athleta, who's providing bags for us this year. So every year we get something a little bit different, but it's always great.
To register for the 5K, visit ts5k.com and sign up. It costs $25 for students and $33 for adults.
We take portions of the proceeds will actually go right back into the PE program here, and we purchase equipment that Tom, who the race is named after, would have wanted relating to fitness. There are scholarships that we give out each and every year to seniors who are going into that field, as well as scholarships and college money for his children who are now living in Colorado but are still going to college.
There will also be a post-race raffle and tickets are only $1. Good luck to everyone running and make sure to register soon. And for Wildcat Weekly, I'm Avery Champion.
The Gold Rush app has created a new way to get involved in athletic events. Doug has more on the new app.
Now in its 20th year of existence, the Gold Rush has developed a new way to reach out to fans and get students more involved.
So the Gold Rush app is basically something that everybody can download on their phones, Android or iPhone, and when you go to a Gold Rush event that's on the app, you can actually check into the event when you're there and earn points. And the goal is to be like one of the top leaders on the app, and you can also exchange the points for rewards and stuff through the reward system we have.
Students can earn prizes and Nikwa gear by gaining points through the app.
So the way the point process works is we try to land on events. What we tried to do this year was the football games are in, those are all themed. And if you notice, most of the football games are worth only about 5 points. And what we really wanted to do is try to drive some traffic to places that aren't our typical social hangouts with athletics. Like football, we have a lot of students that go as a social event. But maybe a girls' volleyball game on a Wednesday night, we're going to make that maybe worth 15 points. Where a football game might be worth 5, to try to get students to go to some of these events. In addition, we've also put points on other areas. It's not just athletics. We've done it with theater. Snow Queen is coming up this weekend, and we've put 15 points on each showing of Snow Queen, where you can go and you can check in.
The Gold Rush app has been made available to anyone and everyone at Nikwa Valley.
Well, the app is made for anybody, really. You can be an administrator or a student. You can download the app. When you attend events, you can always check in. We encourage almost every student to download the app. We got quite a few users already, so it's awesome.
Be sure to download the app and go and support your fellow Wildcats while earning your points. And for Wildcat Weekly, I'm Doug McKissick.
The Unified Soccer Team participated in a tournament at Homewood Flossmoor. Caitlin recaps this event.
This past weekend, the Unified Soccer Team participated in a tournament at Homewood Flossmoor. They consist of 3 varsity teams with both regular ed and special ed students. Just like every other team, they had to prepare before attending this tournament.
We have practice Tuesdays and Thursdays from after school till 4:15. So we have practice, we work on drills, we have both Unified partners and athletes attend.
With the athletes' hard work and dedication, 2 out of the 3 varsity teams from Nikwa qualified for state. The state competition will be on October 15th in Chicago. The partners have a bigger role on the team than just playing with the athletes.
I think the biggest impact that we have is making them feel included. I think respecting everyone and including everyone is really important, and an opportunity like this to play with them out in the field makes them feel really special.
I feel like they encourage me a lot, like if I'm back there, I love them.
Not only do the partners have a big impact on the athletes, but the athletes impact the partners more than you'll ever know.
It's awesome working with the buddies. They make me smile and laugh so much. And it's super fun. They're always super positive and always happy to be there, and I just love working with them.
Make sure to cheer on our Unified Soccer Team at state and other sports starting later in the year. And for Wildcat Weekly, I'm Caitlin Jacobson.
Thanks for watching this week's edition of Wildcat Weekly. Have a great weekend, Wildcats.